Okay. So this is the last video of the day I'm gonna be doing, or at least for a couple of hours. This character is called Hermit. And their main niche, or their ability, is that they slow down decoding progress and can stun you. So what I mean by slowing decoding progress, what they do is, if you look at my bottom right here, you see the thing that has a yellow circle around it? That's their ability to connect ciphers. Their ability to slow down ciphers is mainly referred to as connecting ciphers, because that's what it is. So if you look at this map, right, you see a bunch, 4 ciphers being connected. So what Hermit can do is they can, hold on, how do I do this actually? Oh yeah, they can select ciphers to connect, and so progress will be shared between them, and anyone decoding those ciphers, if you look at the top right, they actually get a red charge. Anyone decoding a connected cipher gets a red charge. Keep in mind those words, red charge, very carefully. So you saw that like 8-second cooldown or whatever, right? That was the time between where a person with that red charge could switch to a blue charge. So you cannot physically switch to a blue charge unless that countdown ends. It's a pretty short countdown. I'm not really sure what they have it, but it's cool that they do, I guess. Okay, so at 0 pres, right? Hermit can shoot like a circle, I guess you call it. Oh, what the? How do you aim this thing? Why is it so bad? Why is it aiming so bad? You can't even see where it's going. What the fuck? Damn. But yeah, Hermit can shoot these like little circle thingies with a blue or a red charge. Like you can see, I'm switching right now, right? Blue to red, blue to red, blue to red. And anyone who has a red charge will be stunned. Like if you look at the person right now, they're just chilling, you know, they could be decoding whatever. But if I shoot a blue at them, right? If I get this right, yeah, they're stunned right now. They cannot physically do anything, and I could have just hit them right there. Okay, so if I let me just turn this off. If I give them a blue charge, right? Wait, what? Why don't you have a blue charge? Wait. Oh, I didn't hit them yet. Okay, and also, everyone who has a red charge, if someone with a red charge gets hit, all other red charges will share that damage. So a normal hit does 50% damage, right? Since everyone was connected to a red charge, that 50% was divided 4 ways. So everyone gets 1/8 of the health. So, but, if no one's connected to a charge and they still get stunned, then I just smack them, and they take 50% health. So that is why when your team is facing a Hermit, get on a cipher and always switch to the charge the person is about to beat. If the Hermit's smart, after the first hit, they'll switch to the opposite color of what the whole team is, because after they switch to blue or whatever, then they cannot switch back for like 99 seconds. It's hard to explain because I'm not being a survivor right now, but remember how the whole team was red and they could switch? Like if you look at the top right now, like it's kind of like a switch arrow, like a yin-yang kind of thing. That means they can switch. Well, not right now, because they don't have a red charge. If they touch a cipher right now that's connected, then they'll get the red charge, and they can also choose to switch. You can only switch when decoding a cipher, by the way, I'm pretty sure. So do be aware of that. And let's see. What else is there? Oh yeah. So if the whole team's blue, right? The Hermit will probably be smart and try to give you, if I can do this right. Okay, give you red, so they can stun you and hit you for full. So yeah, that's what a lot of Hermits like to do. And Hermits also like to put, oh fuck, if I can get it right. You also have to be careful when kiting them, because they will like to put these circles at important pallets. And so you have to be careful of going to them. They also go away after like 5-10 seconds something, so you don't have to be worried too much. You can go to in your area, mind game a little, and go back to it. But it is something Hermits like to do. They also are similar to Gamekeeper and Joseph. Oh, sorry, not Joseph, Ripper. You can pretend to go to it and go away when you know they're trying to stun you. Oh, fuck, I keep on messing that up. Boom, you know, they thought they'd stun you, but you go away, you go to a new area. Boom, you're smart. Oh my goodness, you just mind gamed. Okay, so, but at first presence, right? Hermit gets this ability where he gets this eye. It's kind of like Geisha, where she floats, but instead of floating, or instead of like just flying anywhere, wherever he lands, whatever charge he's on, like let's say he's on red right now, right? And this survivor is on blue and they're at half health. And if I aim this, I have a certain amount of time to choose and attack. And that sphere will spawn a red charge on them. And I won't be able to attack for like 0.5 seconds, but after that I can attack however much I want. Well, not however much, but like I can attack. At zero presence ability, he only gets one stun to do, but I think at full pres he gets like like look at my cooldown right now. I have 11 seconds until I can do it again, which is why hermits, they like to get full pres very quickly, which is also why the spread damage, it seems good, but it's kind of hard to deal with sometimes because normal survivors can't heal 1/8 or 1/4 damage. They can only heal 1/2 of the time unless you're playing like doctor or something. So like let me kind of show you. Let me get full pres real quick. Okay, so if you look at my bottom right now, right, they are 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. So at full pres, Hermit can carry up to a maximum of 4 stuns. Oh wait, I'm sorry. No, he can hold up to 2. I apologize. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Am I tripping? Let me switch to blue. Yeah, okay. He can only hold up to 2, but he can also do like the jump charges, which is whatever. Let me find a chair actually. So when resting against a hermit, a thing that hermits love to do is stun you into oblivion and make you rescue after half. So what I mean by that is, right, if pretend someone's charity, actually, no, if someone's charity, right, someone comes in for the rescue, pretend they're blue charge, right, they're coming in like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna charge. If they come in at 49, what a lot of hermits like to do, they spam red charges, like they get stunned, they get stunned, and then they stun again. And then they stun again. Oh shoot, not that. They stun again. And then, fuck, I messed that up. But yeah, they pretend that was on it. They stun again, and so that will force you to rescue after half. So you want to come in around like 40, 35 if viable. Unless they waste a lot of stuns, then yeah, you can just come in at 45. But that's kind of hard to do. So just come in a bit more early with this guy. And I think that's basically it with this guy. Be careful of his stuns. Come in early. That's basically. Oh yeah, he also slows down decoding. So expect a slow game. Help your teammates. Heal each other up when you're at half. Yada yada. That's basically it. Ask me any questions if you have hope, and thanks.